Hey y'all, how you doing? Miss Jan said I could join in on Gail Southern Living, 5 myths and 5 truths. And she said I could participate in it, and I'm so happy. I got my list of questions that Miss Gail said, and I'm gonna answer them as honestly as I know how. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I did not tell my sister she could participate in this collaboration. She stole my camera again, like she always does. I apologize. I'm gonna try and keep her out of this video. And I'm gonna have to guard my phone. So I am doing a collaboration with Gail Southern Living, 5 myths and 5 truths. And give me a second, we'll get into it. Okay, let's get started. The first thing Gail asked, by the way, it's open collaboration. If you just want to have a little bit of fun, come on and do it. It's fun. I have 24 chickens. I don't. I have 10 chickens. So that's a myth. The next question is, was I nervous when I did my first live? Wow, was I ever nervous? Yes, I was so nervous. Is it not normal to not be nervous? Or, you know what I'm saying, right? No, of course. I think everyone's nervous on their first live because you have them do so many things at once. Read a chat and comment and say hi and keep your focus on what you want to talk about. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, yes, that's truth. I was nervous on my first live. Oh, be right back. Well, Jan, so why? I thought I'd answer the questions too. Says, do I have 24 chickens? Now, I got 10. I count. I got 8 hair and I got 1 hair and 1 hair. So I got 10 chickens. Sure enough, now I do. Okay, gotta hurry. Next question was I nervous when I did my first live? Well, my first live was a Christmas karaoke, and I was not nervous at all. It was so fun, but it wasn't a live. I guess that doesn't really count because it wasn't really a live. It was just a video I did for use. Yeah. Uh-oh, here she comes. I keep getting interrupted by phone calls and chickens and things on the farm, and these dogs that are under me here just wanting to play right now because, they're like children when you're on the phone or making a video. They want to be all up your stuff. So the next question is, was I ever mugged? No, never mugged. That's a myth. And then, was I it says stalker for a job? Oh, I never stalked anyone. I never did it. I never stacked or stalked in a job. Well, I did, like, when I was a manager, I had to stack products off the truck onto the shelves, so I guess maybe in that way. So it could sort of be truth in that sense, but okay, I gotta get the dogs out. I think they meant stalker. Were you ever a stalker? Not a stalker. A stalker. No. Yeah, no. I was never. Well, I did stalk things at my old job. All right, y'all, I'm back. Jan had let dogs out. Here I am again. Okay, was I ever mugged? No, but I do like to. I like men, and I like to go after them and sort of hug them a lot. And they never mugged me, though. They sort of run for me, and I don't understand why. I don't know. I say sweet innocent face of mine. I don't know why. But no, that's not true. That is a myth. Was I a stalker? Stalker? stalker. Well, I have gone after the men again. There, you know how I'm loose and I like men, and but I ain't never stalked them. But I never had a job before, so I can't say that that is true. That would be a myth. There's another job. Another question. Do I love the color purple? You bet I do. Although I do not have any purple on my hat. So if you want to say me something purple, sure enough now, that's right. I love something purple. I do love the color purple. Yeah, I do. Hey, did I learn gardening from my mama? Sure enough, now I sure did. She taught me everything I ever needed to know. She taught me. Well, she really didn't, but that might be a myth too right there. Oh, yeah, we had a cornfield behind the house growing up. She did show me the cornfield, and I went out there and I picked some corn, but it was not the corn the people were supposed to eat, apparently, but I liked it. I ate it anyway. It was really good. So, okay, now I am a natural gardener. I taught Simply Jan everything she needs to know about gardening. So when you see her videos, you know I taught her. Oh, man, those dogs, I tell you, they just always getting in the way. Do I love the color purple? You betcha. It's periwinkle it's technically not a color, but it is my favorite color. And then I'd say teal and then purple. So that would be a truth. That totally would be a truth. Did I learn how to garden from my mom? No. I am self-taught by mistakes, many mistakes and many errors and many failures and lots of successes. So, but I guess if anyone taught me, it would be my daughter. She was very instrumental in teaching me some things about my garden. So that was really cool. But I'll have to say, no, that's a myth. Next question. I was a bankruptcy clerk. Nope. The only clerk I ever did was in accounting at a grocery store. And I handled all the accounts. I had a certain amount of accounts and I handled all the financials for that. So there's that. Okay. The dogs. I'll be right back. Okay. Jan's handling the dogs and I snuck in again. Oh, next question is, I love coffee. Oh, yeah, sure enough I do. Because, well, you know why I'm so wired. I got an itch. Who's talking about me? Because I got an itch on my nails. Someone talking about me. Oh, goodness sake. I do love coffee. I don't like cold coffee. I don't like iced coffee. Not really fond of it. But I have drinking it cold. Oh, yeah, I have. But I don't really like cold coffee, but I love a cup of hot Joe. I sure do. And I like it really, really strong. I like strong coffee with some hazelnut creamer in it. Sure enough now, I do. Oh, boy. I was a cheerleader is the next question. And sure enough, you know, I was a cheerleader in high school, and I was like, well, okay, I was a pom-pom girl. But I hung out with all the cheerleaders. They love me. They say, oh, Lucy Bossy, you got some energy there, girl. Get it. Yeah, get it. So I sure did. That's the truth. I sure did. Well, it's not truth. It's sort of a myth because I wasn't a cheerleader, but I was a pom-pom girl. Yeah, sure enough. Oh, here comes Jay. Okay, I'm back again. Sorry, y'all. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's just the way it is in our homestead. I love coffee. I do. I don't love it, but I really enjoy it. Let's put it that way. So that would be a truth. Totally a truth. I don't like cold coffee. but I like hot coffee, and I like hazelnut creamer in it. It's really good that way. I'm, you know, sort of stuck like that. Yeah. And, like when you go to a restaurant or when I go to meetups, I always bring my hazelnut creamer with me. So I have it with me wherever I go. Um, was I a cheerleader? No, but I was a pom pom girl in high school. Well, in junior high school, not high school. In high school, I ran track and field, and I was pretty darn good at it. I really enjoyed it. But I was a pom pom girl in junior high school, and we had a blast. And all the cheerleaders were friends of mine, and yeah, I did try out for cheerleading, but I didn't. I didn't get it. So I tried out for pom pom, and yeah, I got that. And I was super excited to be able to be a part of that. So both of my parents are teachers. Is number 10. My parents were the best life teachers I've ever had. They taught me so many values, morals, and responsibilities. And so, in that sense, that's true. But were they teachers in schools? No, that's a myth. But I owe everything to my folks who taught me how to be a wonderful person and a loving and kind and honest person. So, in that sense, it's a truth. I absolutely adored my parents. And, there comes a time when you take them off that pedestal and you realize they're just real people, right? They're just doing the thing and trying to learn as they go and teach their children as they go, like we all do, because we're imperfect human beings, right? And so I learned so much from my folks, and I'm eternally grateful to them. But that's the end of my questions. Gail, thank you so much for inviting me, and I've had so much fun with this video. It brought back a lot of memories for me. So y'all, listen, if you want to do a video like this, the questions are so simple and easy to follow. Do you have 24 chickens? Was you nervous on your first live? Were you ever mugged? Were you a stalker? Not a stalker. Is your favorite. Do you love the color purple? Did you learn gardening from your mom? Were you a bankruptcy clerk? Do you love coffee? Were you a cheerleader? Were you both your parents teachers? Those are the 10 questions. Myth or truth? Thank you, Gail. I love you, my friend. Be blessed and love well, y'all. Well, Jan's busy again, so I get the last question, and it was, were both my parents teachers? Nah, they weren't teachers, but they sure enough taught me how to find my sister and connect with my family, and I love them for that. I love them, even though she locked me in the bunker all the time because I'm always causing trouble. I try to be a good girl, but she always causing me trouble. Well, she said I was causing her trouble, but y'all, I'm so sweet, and I don't cause her any trouble. But sure enough, now that my parents were only life teachers, and they loved me so much, even though I was a little loose. They just said no one know with me. It was the craziest thing. But I love my mama and daddy. God bless their soul. They're in heaven with Jesus right now, and I can wait to meet them, but I can't wait to meet them. You know what I mean? So, yay. That's it. That's the end of the questions. Hey, y'all go over to Gail's. And Gail's so living because she got this awesome collab going on. And I love my Gail. She my girl. She my sweetheart. She just the most precious thing around. And I want you to go check her channel out. If you ain't checked her channel out, you ain't living. No, you ain't living, because she my girl. I love you, Gail. So I'm going to end it like Simply Jan does. Y'all be blessed. Love well. Now, bye now.